I get asked surprisingly often is veritasium a real element? Nope, I made it up. When I was a kid, about 10 or 11 years old, I went to this Genghis Khan exhibit at a museum, and I didn't know much about Genghis Khan except he was some famous warrior who lived a long time ago. So I was thinking maybe we'd see his mummified body or his suit of armor or his sword, something like that. But when I got to the museum, all they had were like these tiny fragments of pottery and some old shoes, and I was incredibly disappointed. So in this video, I want to tell you my story, but with real pieces of my life. Real photons that bounced off my face, hit a sensor, created a current that created a magnetic field, flipping some domains on magnetic tape, which was later replayed, recreating the current, passed into a computer, digitized into zeros and ones, beamed to your device, which recreates the light that's hitting your eyes right now.
I'm waiting for you to take a picture.
Of what?
Of me.
Now there is a direct path of particles from my 4-year-old face to yours right now, and there is nothing you can do to undo that. I grew up in Vancouver, Canada, so I'm mostly Canadian. Mostly because my family was South African. After my parents got married, they moved to Vancouver where my 2 older sisters were born. But I was born in Australia, and that's because my dad was working there as an engineer at a pulp and paper mill at the time. This is the first house where I ever lived. I lived there for the first 18 months of my life. Soon after, my family returned to Canada, and I guess I was a competitive kid because I graduated top of my class and had a full scholarship to go and study engineering at Queen's University. The problem was I didn't really want to be an engineer. I wanted to be a filmmaker. But there isn't a straightforward path to becoming a filmmaker like there is for becoming an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer. Plus, your chance of success at filmmaking is very low, especially in the year 2000, when your best bet is probably to become a PA and try to catch a break somewhere. It didn't feel like a meritocracy or like your life was in your own hands. So what did I do? Well, I did the smart thing. I took the scholarship and completed a degree in engineering physics. You know, some people seem to think it's strange to have interests in both science and film. But to me, they are both incredible ways of getting at the truth. I mean, film...